And welcome to the Plastic Crack Show. I'm your host Lee, and this time around we've of course got something I was very interested in getting when they first hit the market, and unfortunately again for some reason since Peter Capaldi's become the Doctor they've fallen off in sales, so I've managed to claim one for myself. So it's the 1/4 size radio controlled K9 Mark II, of course from the 4th Doctor series, and it's a cool toy. It's a big box to start off with. It's quite large, sizable in size, as is obviously the K9 inside it. And of course it came with this nice little try me button, so we'll see if it still works. And we'll assume the batteries are starting to go flat, so we're going to pull it out in a minute anyway. We'll swap all the batteries around and start it from scratch. Because it's made by Character Online UK. This took forever to come out, but yeah, the front window box looked fantastic because it's got this nice graphic of K9 on the side with, of course, the side plate intact, which when you look at the front box, it's not got that there. It's because it's got the nice little dual stick remote there. It's got John Leeson voicing it, so it has got K9 phrases. Of course, as we come around onto the back, it's got a nice little blurb about K9 and the Doctor there. Of course, again, it's got this nice image of K9. Again, features of it. And again, on this side, we're going to have much is the same. 360 movement, of course, new phrases by, of course, John Leeson, and of course, what it is. Because what it is of course, a big K9 toy. Remember, it's 1/4 scale. It's going to be big. And the retail price in Australia was just shy of the $200. It was about $180. A lot of places were selling them up as high as $199. But as I said, with Peter Capaldi becoming the Doctor, the prices, well, not so much the prices, but the interest in Doctor Who merchandise has waned quite dramatically. So, and there is tape everywhere. Let's open this up and get him out. So, it's got a nice big heavy cardboard insert to start us off. Let's get him out. Because we have K9 out of the box now, because it looks quite nice. We've got this nice exposed body on the side, so of course you can drive it around without the side plate. The side plate is up there because you do get your instructions on how to use your K9, and of course what the control frequencies are. There's a little message from John Leeson inside it, which is quite nice. Of course, about battery replacements, and you will need a 9-volt battery and a couple of AA's by the look of that to get him going. And of course, just gives you instructions on where the on-off buttons are and the try me buttons and so forth. So let's get him out of the packaging. So we'll start with the easy stuff. So a little bit of tape over his antenna. We'll just try and pop it off without damaging him. There we go. Bit of a silly idea, they put tape all the way around. It would have been nice if they just left it loose or just put tape on the top, but people do silly things when they're packaging items. I'll just keep buttering along here. Almost there. There we go. So now we've got this out. We can kicked it, send it flying. Didn't really want it anyway. So there's our two controllers. So you got obviously want to be left, right, forward, back, and then you've got independent buttons for 5 different phrases. So we'll give that a try out shortly. Now we've got I keep kicking the stand for my camera today, don't I? I'm not doing very well. Let's get this next part out. Thankfully most of this is just tape, so a little bit of gentle persuasion is enough to get it out. So that's the K9 side plate, and it's just got a tabs and a little grab point there to go on the K9. And of course, now last but not least, getting K9 out, and he's screwed, quite literally. But it is a heavy toy or heavy piece of memorabilia, so one would assume that they of course would do something like that. Don't want it getting thrown around in transit. So where did I put my trusty screwdriver set? There we go. I'm just going to lean across, block out the camera for a moment. These are worth having. These are a nice little nifty micro set. If you live in Australia, you get these from Kmart for about $10. They're very nifty to have. Come loose. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, that's out. Oh, come on. So where it's part when you're on camera you can't speak properly, you can't curse and swear when you're having trouble hitting something. Come on. Okay, that's loose. There we go. Yep. So all the card out, there was a little bit of card stock that was underneath K9, all gone now. And there is of course our K9. Because he's got everything there. I'll bring him over so we can have a quick look. He's very nice looking. He's got a little bit of tape across the front button, unfortunately. They've muzzled him. How dare they? There we go. Bit of tape off. Of course there's our battery pack that we'll have to obviously open and hope that the batteries haven't bled. Some nice little, looks like LEDs there. Of course the nice console control on the back, that wonderful. That's a nice rubber tail, so it's nice and pliable. Nice little view screen there. Nice sturdy finish. Of course, again, nice little dog tag. Hard plastic. So all in all, looks quite nice. I don't know if these do move, but I don't know if they're on a motor once they get started. Certainly doesn't look like there's a light there. So we'll swap batteries and see what he looks like. So we're back with K9. We've put some fresh batteries in it, and I wanted to do that because it has got a try button, which is there. Which does sound very cool. And then obviously you've got the on-off, which is here. And when you turn it on, it does something really nice.
This unit at 100% efficiency. This unit identified as K9 Mark II.
You just gotta love that. And you can't see it from the camera, but all the buttons on the back, and I'm just going to bring the camera over so we can actually see it. So we're going to take the camera off the stand. All the buttons on the back light up. So we have nice LED lights there, which is a shame because we're going to cover them when we put that on. So it's really up to the user where they want to put that in, because at the end of the day you will have to take that off every time you want to turn it on and off. But for now we're just going to put that on. And we'll scan out. Now we're going to have to give this thing a bit of a motor around and see how it does. So we can't do that here, we're going to have to go do it at a different location, so bear with us. So we've got the K9 out on the floor. There was a little button on the back of the remote. So we're just going to, so obviously the on-off button's just there. I'm going to flip it over, we're just going to, yeah, got it. So obviously we see on the front, so obviously left is going to be the, or right is the steering. So essentially it drives like a tank, so left and right together will drive it forward. So we'll obviously then turn. We can see there's there's a nice little LED, a nice little LED on the front that lights up. And And as I was saying before, when you press those buttons on the control, you just press that one again. So it makes a variety of different sounds.
Danger! Danger, Master!
And of course when we do it again,
Engaging pursuit mode.
so it's quite
That is a very silly question.
an array of different phrases.
Affirmative, Master.
And of course if they press those buttons a second time around, they will make different sound effects. And no, failure of the remote control, it's not working. Oh, yeah, do that again. Oh, so it actually has an extension on its nose. So we'll just do that again. Didn't see that before. Oh, hang on, let me zoom out a bit because it's gone a bit silly. So we'll press that button again.
What?
So that's a nice little feature. And for whatever reason, he's not wanting to move now.
Interface established. Computing now.
So we'll see if we can get him to move again.
Scanning now.
So they were on a motor drive, and here we go, he's off.
So funny, K9. Freaky.
So lots of fun, hours of fun. So that was the 1/4 scale K9. I think from memory it was about a 2014 release. 2014-2015 release by Character Creations.
Negative,
And
Master.
yes, it was by Character Creations. Stupid dog.
Affirmative, Master.
Yeah, see. So that was, of course, the Plastic Crack Show. I was your host Lee. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.
What's that?